Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. It's Alexis. I did a little TikTok video on this. Y'all know I always say this. I do a little TikTok video and then I come on here and I show y'all basically what I do speed reviews on. So my most recent purchase in the foundation section is the About Face The Performer foundation. So this is the foundation that I want to try for y'all today. This came out I believe like a month or two ago. It's not old at all. This is one of the viral products on TikTok. Everybody swear by this foundation. I have a few spots and stuff that I need to cover up because your girl's skin has been purging, okay? This is the About Face The Performer Skin Focus Foundation. It comes in 45 shades, which is tea, okay? 45 shades, and they are very inclusive, I must add. If y'all see the shade range on this foundation, literally your mouth will drop. Like, it is very inclusive. If you watch Gloria, or I think that's her name on TikTok, Gloria or something like that, she swear by this foundation because they had her shade. So I was like, yeah, they did their thing with the shade range. Now I'm not mad at them. So I have mine in the shade medium deep neutral, MD2 neutral. For this to be a neutral foundation, I do think it runs kind of yellow. I'm not even gonna lie. It's giving yellow. But I gotta be honest, it does pull kind of yellow. Like, well, it pulls very yellow in my opinion. I did go into the store to exchange the shade, and I was trying on medium deep 3. Now that I felt like was a better match as far as complexion, like depth, but the undertone was off. I'll try to insert a clip of what the foundation looked like. It looked good, like I said, as far as complexion, but it was very pink.
Oh, you did?
So I asked the girl in the store, I said, so is this foundation, when they say cool, are they meaning pink or are they meaning red? Because I do have a lot of red in my skin. And she was like, this one is definitely pink. And once it dried down, and I was like, oh yeah, that's pink. It was very pink. So it's kind of like, I'm kind of like in that in between. Like the complexion, the depth of the medium MD3 was better, but the undertone was wrong. And it's definitely a buildable foundation. I do like the fact that you can build it up and it doesn't remove any of the foundation underneath that you already put down. And it sits on the skin so beautiful. If you look at this little glow, this little radiance that it's giving me, it's very like that skin-like type finish. And this is my Haus Labs foundation brush, the Lady Gaga brush. Okay, so I'm just gonna color correct just a little bit with my Ami Colé concealer because it is extremely yellow. I picked the wrong shade, so yeah. Just gonna do some color correcting with this shade. Now with color correcting, I usually don't color correct, but with color correcting, you always wanna go with the shade that's not the exact same color as the concealer that you wanna put underneath your eye. So normally y'all know I use a neutral tone concealer because I have a neutral undertones and it really mimics the natural colors in my face. So I go in with a neutral concealer, but to color correct, I usually use something that's a little more yellow or orangey to cancel out the purple or darkness underneath my eyes. That's one thing I did notice, girl. After a little while, I was like, okay, girl, your under eyes is purple. Like I got purple veins on my eyelids. So when I guess like when I'm just getting like dark under eye circles, they look kind of purpley. So yeah, an orange concealer or kind of that like that yellow base, it really, really does like complement. It cancels out those colors that I'm trying to correct. Okay, so I did some color correcting. Now I'm taking my LYS concealer. This is in the shade TN3. I'm gonna let that sit for a while and then just go in with my contour. Now, I usually don't blend my contour in like this, but this e.l.f. contour, I don't know what it is. It's kind of drying. Like, it's kind of really drying. So I have to just kind of blend to get it in there. I don't know. I don't think it was like that at first. When I first got this contour, I don't remember it being so drying. I knew it was something I had to talk to y'all about. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. So today's date is the 8th, April 8th. And y'all know it is the eclipse. So how y'all feeling? Like, are y'all excited? I've been thinking about this all week. Well, since last week. I've been thinking about this for a few days now. And I'm just like, oh man, I've been trying to mentally prepare myself. And I'm just like, I'm trying to inform everybody of what's going on. Because everybody around me like, what that mean? What is that? And I'm like, listen. I'm like, just be prepared, okay? Just be prepared. That's all I got to say. Y'all, like, I have been in a mental freaking rut. Like, not only is it a solar eclipse, but Mercury is in retrograde. So my mind has been all over the place. Communication has been all over the place. Like, y'all, I think the red light, the traffic light stopped working earlier. I was stuck. The whole traffic was backed up. We were stuck at the red light and no cars were coming. No light was green. So the four-way, nobody was actually driving. Everybody was just stuck at a red light at every different four-way for like 5 minutes. And everybody just sitting here like, what is going on? Why is it like traffic moving? I'm like, okay, everything is just thrown out of whack. I just needed to get together. I need them to get it together. The people who in charge of the traffic light, do your job, okay? But y'all, all of us was just sitting at a traffic light for like minutes at a time. I'm looking at the people next to me like, was really good. Okay, so this is the LYS new glow blush in the shade Unfazed. I just like to pop a little bit on the back of my hand because it's so pigmented. I showed y'all this in the last video. It's a really pretty, just berry shade, but it is so pigmented. So you really got to be careful if you want to use it. See, look at that. Just a little bit. And it's already looking crazy. But that's all I'm going to add. Oh my gosh, y'all. I have been using this Saie setting powder. And what have I been? Y'all, this setting powder is good. I'm serious. I feel like twin. Can't even deny it. Y'all, these powder puffs is the truth. Like, I take it and it makes your face, dang, can I talk? It makes your face look so airbrushed. We look airbrushed, right? All right, so this is my Lawless Make Me Blush in the shade Vintage Love. This lip gloss is my favorite. It just has the perfect undertone. It's like one of my favorite lip colors. I love like a mauve rose type of color, and this is just right up my alley. I have to keep myself from wearing it. I actually need to go ahead and repurchase another one of these because I want to be able to use this more often. But like I said, I try to use it sparingly so I don't run out, because I'm literally almost out of the Ami Colé one. I only had it for like a month and I'm already like scraping the tube. But anywho, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This was my mini little review of this About Face foundation. Overall thoughts, I really do like this foundation. I'm not a big fan of the shade because, like I said, the undertone is a little off. For it to be a neutral, it does pull kind of yellow on me. But I think this is the best it's gonna get because the shade next was kind of pink. So I think this is the best I'm gonna get. It does wear very long. I literally fell asleep in this foundation the first time I wore it. I would not recommend doing that. Okay, but at least y'all get a proper review, because honestly, I woke up the next day and it still looked good. So depending on how you prep and depending on how you set, you can really get this foundation to wear for a long time. And it's only $22. I know only $22 for a drugstore product is kind of reaching, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember back in the day, we could get a foundation for like $8, $9. Drugstore prices getting crazy these days, but I support it because this is one of the few foundations that's clean at a drugstore. Y'all know not too many products I can wear at a drugstore that isn't clean. So, and by clean, I do mean including fragrance free. It has to be fragrance free too. So this is one of those foundations that doesn't have fragrance. It's vegan, cruelty free, non-acnegenic and non-comedogenic. So it's very, very good for sensitive skin. And I think y'all should give it a shot if you were interested in trying it, because yeah, I really do like it. And I think it's one of my collections of favorites. So I completely agree with the claims that everybody is talking about. And I think it's a beautiful foundation. So yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Comment down below. Let me know if you tried this foundation. I'll see y'all beautiful people in my next video.